President Trump's budget proposal is expected to be revealed tomorrow, but many close to its planning are indicating there could be as much as $800 billion in cuts for Medicaid over the next 10 years. Stark contrast to what candidate Trump said on the campaign trail. Many are wondering if the president is trying to balance the budget off the backs of the poor and the disabled. Manila Chan is following this story tonight. Manila, these are big numbers.
Yeah, Ed, that's right. We won't know for sure, probably until tomorrow. But as you said, this would be in stark contrast to what Donald Trump said out on the stump. If you recall, he said many times over and over that he would not touch entitlement programs. Listen to his words for himself.
Save Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security without cuts. Have to do it. Get rid of the fraud, get rid of the waste and abuse, but save it. People have been paying in for years, and now many of these candidates want to cut it. You save it by making the United States, by making us rich again, by taking back all of the money that's being lost.
So, Jackie, now it sounds like he might be changing his tune if you believe the people that he most recently met with.
All right, 69 million people depend on Medicaid for their health care. The Medicaid program provides health coverage for low-income adults, children, pregnant women, elderly adults, and disabled individuals. As it stands, Medicaid is funded jointly by the federal government and on the state level. Now, some states provide additional help in covering prescription costs and other services. And if these cuts prove to be true tomorrow, this would be wildly unpopular. Just take a look at a recent Kaiser family survey of how important people thought various government programs were. 63% said that Medicaid was very important, a distant 6 out of 7 ahead of foreign aid, which only garnered 18% of respondents to deem that one important. Now, the Kaiser Family Foundation also found that the value placed on these social programs were radically divided among party lines. 78% of Democrats polled thought Medicaid was very important, while only 47% of Republicans felt the same way. Now, ahead of the budget proposal, a Republican talking points memo was leaked and published on Politico today. The plan is to call this program a new foundation for American jobs, but it addresses a few topics that will be included in the forthcoming budget blueprint. Under welfare reform, it specifically addresses cutting SNAP. Now, that's a food stamp program, calling it here a savings of $193 billion over the next 10 years. That would literally take the food out of the mouths of poor families, most of whom have children. Now, this could have major political ramifications for Trump come 2020, since a great deal of SNAP recipients live in the districts that voted Trump in 2016. And those who receive SNAP benefits also tend to be Medicaid recipients as well. So these cuts would be hitting his own supporters the hardest in places like Scranton, Pennsylvania. And we'll keep a close eye on the budget proposals tomorrow, Ed, as Mick Mulvaney is expected. Mick Mulvaney, of course, the head of the OMB, is expected to go pitch this plan on Capitol Hill multiple times this week. And as we know, Congress has the power of the purse here.
Okay, thanks, Manila.